There are many changes which was announced on 10th of September 2024 by the UK Home Office. However, for my audience, there are only 3 changes which are relevant, which I'm going to cover, which is regarding the student visa, skilled visa, and carers dependent visa. So if this topic is of any use to you, make sure to watch the video till the end. But before that, a quick introduction about myself.
For my new audience, my name is Sarika and I have been living in the UK for the last 14 years. I work full-time in IT and during my free time, I make YouTube videos. I have 2 good news to share with you guys as well. First is about study abroad service. You guys already know that I can help you study abroad in any of these listed countries. You simply need to fill the form which is provided in my video description and pinned comment, and my team will reach out to you soon. If you don't hear back from them, you can send me a direct email on yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com. Second update from me, I'm launching a job assistance service to help you find a job in the UK. I know many of you are struggling to find jobs and need more help navigating the UK job market. I'll assist you from start till the finish, including job searching, networking, and interview preparation. This is a paid service and I will take only a few students to start with. I offer 2 packages, one for groups and for one, which is more expensive, one-to-one consultation. If you want more details, you can email me with your CV at yourknowledgebuddy@gmail.com.
And also to remind you guys, I'm hosting a paid webinar on 29th of September, which is a Sunday, for people and genuine people who really want to start their career in IT. So I had been listening to your comments, feedback, and in one-to-one consultation, I know people are struggling with jobs and most of you guys are interested to know how to start career in IT. Given that I'm in IT for last 17 years, I can definitely help you, and hence I'm doing this webinar. This is a paid webinar, which is going to cost you less than a pizza, which is £10. So make sure you come and book your seat today using the link which is provided in my video description so that you don't miss this opportunity to get started in IT. So without any further delay, let's get started with today's video. So I've already made some notes for you guys. I'm going to break this into 3 parts. Like I said, student visa, skill visa, and care visa. I'll provide the official link in my video description somewhere. So there are 2 documents which is published. One is 15-page document and second is 78-page document. So the first update is regarding the student financial requirement. So what does it mean? It's about the proof of funds. So as you guys know, for student visa, people who come here for student visa, they have to show some funds in their account so that they can support themselves while they're in the UK. And this does not include your tuition fee. It doesn't include your flight or accommodation. This is completely about the proof of funds that you have to show. So there's an increase in it. As you know, in the UK, the inflation due to high cost of living, the UK government did not touch the financial requirement for students from 2020. They thought this is a good time to update it to reflect the current changes or the current inflation rate, and hence they have updated a little bit. So for people who are planning to study in London, the new maintenance cost for you, which you have to show, is £1,483, which equates to around £13,347. And for my Indian audience, what I have done, I've kind of given you approx of the amount that will be in Indian rupees, which is around 14,69,000 rupees. So make sure you have that kind of fund in your account if you're planning to apply for a student visa from 2nd of Jan 2025. None of the students will be impacted if you came here for the September intake. It's only for the future students from Jan 2025. Now, for students who are coming outside of London, your new maintenance cost per month is £1,136, which equates to 10,224 for 9 months, and approx in Indian rupees, this is going to cost you around 11,26,000 rupees. Now, on the government website, they've also mentioned they're using our website, which is for exchange rate, which is www.oanda.com, which is oanda.com. Today, I have just used the Google just to get an exchange rate on an approx basis. So if you're planning to come in Jan, make sure in December, check this website. What is the exchange rate? And it's always advisable to have a little bit more money rather than having a less money. So make sure you just check the exchange rate before you arrange that fund. Now, this little note to it. So the financial requirement will be updated regularly. So if say today is September, maybe in October, this may be updated if the cost of living has gone up. So make sure if you are arranging this money, you keep looking through the UK government website if that amount is the same or is it changing. Now, the figures which I talked about now, this can be offset for students who are already making their payment for the UK accommodation. So say from India, you're sitting and booking your accommodation for 6 months, then you don't have to show the whole funds. You may reduce that fund. If you are showing that booking for say 9 months, again, the amount will be very less because you're already saying that you're already paying £800 or £900 per month. So that amount will be reduced. You don't have to spend, you don't have to show that money. And the third is, if you have been in the UK on another route for at least 12 months, you do not need to show any maintenance funds. So those are the updates. This is just a snippet from the UK government website. Again, I'll provide the link so that you can read it. This is based on my understanding of the updates which are provided. Now, let's move to update number 2, which is about the skilled visa. So there's one major update. You may think this is just one liner, but no, the impact is huge. The line says the updates made in HC 590 to occupation codes and going salary rates contain number of data and drafting errors which are being corrected. So what does this mean? So first of all, we already know in the UK, for anyone to be sponsored on skill visa, there's a job code and there's a going rate to it. So looks like the job code was also wrong and the going rate was also wrong for few of the jobs, which is now corrected. So what did the UK Home Office did? On 28th of August 2024, they send a message to all the license sponsors in the UK. They have a system which is called SMS system, which is used for sponsor license management system. And this was the message which was sent by saying, hey, there were some errors on the job code and the going rate for the list of the job codes. And hence this is fixed now. So make sure you review this. And whenever you issue a new visa, it needs to be with the correct COS and with the correct going rate. Now, I was trying to find out if there are more details around it. I did find that in one of the websites, it's mentioned that these are the codes under the standard going rate, which is incorrect. And hence this is fixed now. So make sure you take a screenshot and then again, you can discuss with your sponsor if you are already on a skill visa. If your visa was rejected or any ground because of the error, you can still go back and work with the solicitor to put forward your case so that your visa doesn't get rejected again. Now, some of the job codes are, you can see here 1163, 1253, 1257. Again, this is for senior officers on fire, hairdressing, probation officers, youth worker professional, artists, actors, followed by others like design occupations, shift, vehicle body, TV, video, audio services, roofers, roof tilers, slaters. Again, this job is in immigration salary list as well. And the going rate was also not correct for this job, I believe, and marine and waterworks. Now, codes under the lower going rate. Again, the going rates were not correct for this particular jobs. 1134, 1135, 1162, 1163, 1212, 1253. So you can see the titles here like purchasing manager, charitable organization, senior police officers, managers, hairdressing. So again, make sure you take a screenshot because if you guys are impacted, speak to your sponsors. They will be working with you with a solicitor so that they can fight a case for you. Followed by others like higher services, biological scientists, web design professionals, graphic and multimedia designers. Again, this is also in immigration salary list. Followed by teachers of English as foreign language, professional, chartered companies, secretaries, librarians, counselors, artists, actors, clothing design, brokers. Now, others are career advisors, officers, metal plate workers, metal machine, vehicle bodybuilder, boat and shipbuilder, TV audio, security system, roofers. Again, this is again in immigration salary list as well, print finishing, marine and waterways. So these are the job codes. Either the job codes are fixed or the going rate is fixed, which is very important. I hope you guys have taken a screenshot. Now let's move to the last update, which is update number 3, which is regarding the dependence of care workers. Now, till now, I see there are questions about the dependence of care workers, whether they're allowed or not allowed. Some of the questions which I've already picked from my last video, which I published last week. People are saying, hey, I'm on a student visa now. I'm moving to PSW, but I have got a job as a carer. Can I bring a dependent given that I'm already in the UK? The answer is no. For people who had already applied for a carer visa before March this year, then you can bring your dependent. Say you were not married in Jan, but you got married only say in July now. Because your visa was granted before March this year, you can bring your dependent. Not because you are already in the UK, say on a student visa, PSW or any other visa category, dependent visa, but you did not have a carer or senior carer visa, you cannot bring your dependent. This is the biggest confusion. Now, I know you guys are reading somewhere different information about children. There was a big confusion about children, whether they are allowed or not allowed. So again, this is a screenshot I've taken from the PDF, which I'm going to show you how I understand this. 2 rules they have set for children. Now, for people who are already in the UK, what they're saying, these rules will help ensure the children can stay longer if needed and meet these safety standards. So say if you're already in the UK and you are a single parent, whether you're a mom or a dad, you can keep your children. And the rule 2 says if the children have another parent who can take care of them in another country, they cannot switch to stay in the UK. So say you are a single mom and your partner, father of the child, is in India. And if your father of the child can take care of the kids, they cannot stay with you. They need to go back. So this is only for single parent, either single mom or single dad who are on a carer visa. And if you have a children, they can stay with you only if nobody else can take care of them, especially the partner in a different country. This is what I have understood. There's no other changes about care workers can bring their dependents. No, there's no change. You cannot bring your family, basically your partner or your children, for people who are getting a new visa after March 2024. So those are the 3 major updates for you guys. What I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly show you the website as well. So this is the PDF I was talking about. So you guys can go and check this. For example, if you write a student visa or you talk about financial requirement, you can read the details. And this is the detailed one. Again, you can see this was published on 10th of September. So very detailed documents. I'll provide the link. Go and make yourself familiar about it. If you guys got any questions, you can ask me in the comment section. Thanks for watching my video till the end, and I'll see you guys soon with my next video. Till then, keep learning.